38, 39, 40's out counting. Thank you, everybody. All right, just so you all know, we'd like to start with a few more people. We're short-staffed here today. We're going to need people outside handing out the milk and the eggs. We do have milk and eggs, but it's up there today, so it's a little different. We have some canopies, but everybody out there is going to get wet. So please stick with us throughout the day. We'll need all the help that we can get. It was really rewarding for me personally. I came in here and walked into this church one day to go to a recovery meeting, and I really needed that badly. And I saw some commotion downstairs here, and I walked downstairs and I said, "What's this?" And they said, "It's a food bank." And I made the mistake of saying, "Can I help?" Now, it was a blessing because over the 12 or 15 years, it's given me a real purpose to do stuff and to keep active. So, a distribution day starts for me at 6 or 6:30 in the morning when I'm here to open up. We do some preliminary setups that we haven't done the day before. We expect trucks to come in from the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank at set between 7 and 8 o'clock, and we get a truck from them as well as a truck from Brian Campbell that we need to unload 6 to 8 pallets off of each truck, and then we begin breaking them down and organizing them for families, bagging the various items and setting up. The fire police are wonderful. They're normally here around 7 o'clock, and we have cars in the street that begin lining up at 7 o'clock, even though our giveaway doesn't start until 10. We normally do start earlier. The distribution runs from 10 until 1, and it's just nonstop during that period of time. Over the years, volunteers seem to find their niche, and I give them a little bit of direction and sometimes have to get a little more forward than I'd like to, but normally everybody knows their place, and it's miraculous the way they kind of find their role in something that they do. And we do have a good core of volunteers. There's 35 or so that are with us almost every month, so they know what to do. We've been averaging between 380 and 400, sometimes a little bit more, families, which makes up about 1,000 people altogether, 1,000 individuals. About 60% of them are seniors, and we have families ranging from 1s and 2s up to 13, I think, is our biggest family. The produce stays outside, so they deliver by weight enough for 400 families, which is an estimate. And the produce people are kind of in their own world out there. They do a great job. And then I order certain meats so that I have enough to give each family, normally hamburgers, hot dogs, and one other meat. The bigger families get a couple other items, but I'm able to order them either through, mostly through Central Pennsylvania Food Bank. We get hot dogs every month through Giant that we order. Well, right now, for example, is my panic moment because every month I don't know how many families we're going to have, and I'm thinking, do I have a parking lot full of produce out there? And, it always seems to work out. But occasionally what we'll have to do in regard to cleanup is reach out to some of the fire companies or local organizations and say, will you take extra? We do keep a little bit of extra fresh food and frozen, well, we keep frozen food on hand, but a little bit of extra fresh food because we do crisis calls on a regular basis. We'll do 6 to 10 of them a month, and so we have some food here. First of all, we couldn't do it without not just the volunteers here, but the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank. Brian Campbell, he's a story all on his own. He's taken it upon himself to set up that produce program, and beyond that, the community involvement. We have individuals that give us thousands of dollars in checks. You can imagine how much one of these giveaways costs. I don't want to get into particulars, but it is literally thousands of dollars each month. And the community supports us, the various businesses, Giant, Wise's, Kohl's Hardware. I couldn't list them all. And then the volunteers that come out. And not just the ones that are here today, the church groups, the scouts. There's a business called Resurrection Movement Studios, and HITA who owns that business, is just fantastic with organizing young volunteers. Our Thanksgiving giveaway is a Feed a Friend giveaway as well as our regular giveaway. It's in conjunction with the Feed a Friend program. And the support we get from that throughout the community with food drives and trunk or treats around Halloween, and scouts doing food drives, it's just tremendous.